The second half of April is absolutely insane. We got two brand new Travis Scott Jordans, two absolutely crazy SB Dunk Low colorways, and the return of three iconic Kobes, all in the second half of April. I promised you guys at the start of the month that we would have two shock drops this month, and we already saw that, but we actually have some more stuff coming somewhat soon, so stay tuned for that. If you guys need early info, remember, scan the QR code or click the link in the description and join the group. You can also get free Chick-fil-A on that same link, so why not check it out? Yes, completely free Chick-fil-A. Endurance offers tons of ways for you guys to make and save money just like this. For April 13th, for $190 each, we're getting the return of multiple different Kobes. First of all, we got the Kobe 4 Protro Philly making its long-awaited return. Despite the recent Kobe 8s not doing so great, I would definitely expect these to outperform those, even if only by little, meaning that almost all sizes should be profitable with a decent to good margin, especially the sizes 10 and above. But it's not just those Kobe 4s, we're actually getting a Kobe 6 as well, and this is the Kobe 6 Italian Camo. I'd say the same goes for these. I would expect these to outperform the recent Kobe 8s that we saw, meaning that these should be profitable in almost all sizes, even if some of the smaller ones are only about brick to lunch money. I think the larger sizes 10 and above should definitely be profitable with a decent to good margin, potentially even more than that, and of course we definitely need to cop these for the toe. But then, most important of these three that are dropping in April, if not on the 13th, sometime later in April, we have the Kobe 8 Venice Beach. This is one of the most iconic Kobe colorways of all time. This is a grail for so many longtime sneaker collectors, including myself, and while these might not be the easiest to pull off because of the colorway being so crazy, we definitely still need these in our collection. Anyway, I would expect these to outperform all the other Kobes we just discussed, meaning that all sizes should be profitable with at least a decent to good margin, and of course the larger sizes will be the best, but again, we need these for the toe. Also on the 13th, for $210, the Jordan 5 sale is going to be dropping. Like most Jordan 5s, I would expect these to just be personals, unfortunately, and if you are patient, you could probably catch these on sale as well. Then on April 15th, for $100, yes, only $100, we have another sleeper cook, or if you're a baseball player, maybe some great personals for you. We have the Nike Alpha Huarache Elite 4 Low Jackie Robinson. Based off how one of the prior Jackie Robinson cleats performed, and considering the retail on these is substantially lower, I would definitely expect there to be some profit potential on these, especially when selling on eBay. When it comes to cleats, usually they do tend to do better off of StockX, like on eBay or the Facebook Marketplace. And not to mention, I definitely do think that this is a better pair than the prior one that released. Also on the 15th, for $150, we have the Air Max 186 Jackie Robinson. I think this pair definitely has great potential too, considering not only the dunk pair performed well of the prior Jackie Robinson, but also the Air Force 1 Low Jackie Robinson actually did well, a model that typically doesn't perform well. So seeing a Jackie Robinson Air Max 1, a model that has slightly more demand, I think that these are no exception. These should definitely be at least lunch money, potentially even more than that, especially on the sizes 10 and above. So I think these have good potential. Not only that, but it's a really clean pair. I actually want a pair for personal. The details on them are great, and it's a fantastic color combination with the white and navy blue. Not only that, but the materials are pretty cool too, being nubuck it appears. Then on April 17th, for $125, we got the SB Dunk Low Big Money Savings. The concept of this sneaker is definitely really cool. A lot of unique materials and different designs on it too. You gotta appreciate the details. When it comes to resale though, with a retail price of $125 rather than the typical $110 or $115, I would have to say it's not going to be too great because pre-sale is already around $160 to $170, so after fees, even from there, wouldn't be anything too notable. I'd only expect brick profit to lunch money on the large sizes 10 and above. Then on April 19th, for $120, we're getting another Ja 1 colorway. This time it appears it's coming in bright mandarin and vapor green. Unfortunately, Ja 1's kind of lost the hype that they initially had. Almost all recent pairs have been bricking, even the Chinese New Year pair, to my surprise, so I don't think these are an exception. I think these are just going to end up being personals. Then on April 22nd, for $125, we're getting an absolutely crazy SB Dunk Low colorway, and this is the City of Style SB Dunk Low. Now, while this is a very unique colorway with tons of details that I'm definitely a huge fan of, I have to say my expectations for resale are not high at the moment, considering what we saw happen on the SB Dunk Low City of Love. Even the white pair, which I thought would have much more demand, actually is hardly profitable right now. So when it comes to these, I wouldn't expect these to do any better than those, meaning at best maybe there's some room for brick profit if you have no tax and local buyers, but other than that, these might end up just being personals. Then in some more exciting news, we will finally be having a full release for the Travis Scott Jordan Jumpman Jack trainer, but this time it's the University Red colorway. If you guys recall, we already saw a partial release for the brown pair released on Travis Scott's website during the Grammys. That was supposed to be a surprise drop, but just a reminder, if you guys want early info for any type of shock drop, scan the QR code on the screen, which is especially important when it comes to April. But anyway, these are having their full drop on April 26th for $200, and I would definitely expect these to be profitable with at least a decent to good margin, especially in the large sizes, and I'm definitely excited to get my hands on a pair. Then on April 27th for $180, we're getting the full drop of the Jordan 1 High Green Glow. We already saw a shock drop and a sneakers live for these. Unfortunately, like most recent Jordan 1s, I would expect these to just be personals though, and if you're patient, you could probably get them for below retail. And the same goes for the Jordan 3 Women's Georgia Peach, which is also dropping on April 27th for $200. I'd expect these to just be personals, and if you're patient, you might be able to get them for below retail in the secondary market. In some more exciting news though, on April 30th for $200, we're getting another Travis Scott Jordan Jumpman Jack. This time it's the brown colorway, so we actually have two colorways dropping in April. This one will be a couple days after the University Red pair, and if you remember, this pair already had a couple pairs released early on Travis Scott's website. This is the one that we talked about before that dropped during the night of the Grammys as a sort of shock drop. But anyway, even though you see resale on these is currently over $1,000, don't expect those prices to last. That's just because there's hardly any pairs in circulation right now. That was a very small drop. When these have their full release, definitely expect the price to plummet a lot, but that doesn't mean these are not going to be profitable. I'm still expecting these to be profitable with at least a decent to good margin, especially in the large sizes, so should be a full throttle drop at least for the large sizes. And then also throughout April, but without precise dates as of now, we should be seeing some more Yeezy drops as well. But not only that, it's also possible we might start to see some sales on the Yeezys that are currently sitting. That's something I'm gonna have to keep you guys updated for. And remember, you could get free sneaker updates and free guides by scanning the QR code or checking the link in the description below. And of course, feel free to check out Endurance while you're there too, and maybe get some free Chick-fil-A. Other than that though, have a fantastic rest of your day, and of course, good luck on all these incredible releases.